हेलो मेकर्स, हम अपने नए कोर्स ऑगमेंटेड रियलिटी के साथ बहुत ही एक्साइटेड हैं और हमें लगता है कि ये बहुत ही बड़ी टेक्नोलॉजिकल इनोवेशन भी है। क्या आप जानते हैं ऑगमेंटेड रियलिटी ऐप कितनी जगह यूज होती है, जैसे कि मेडिकल, एजुकेशन, टूरिज्म और बहुत सारी जगहें इस टेक्नोलॉजी को यूज करती हैं। बल्कि आप देखेंगे कि काफी सारे इंस्टीट्यूट्स अपने बच्चों को पढ़ाने के लिए इस टेक्नोलॉजी का इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं। तो इस कोर्स में आप काम करने वाले हैं रियल टाइम ऑगमेंटेड रियलिटी एप्स पे यूनिटी के साथ, जो कि इंडस्ट्री में बहुत ही जाना माना सॉफ्टवेयर है। इस कोर्स में आप 9 से ज्यादा क्रिएटिव और इनोवेटिव ऑगमेंटेड रियलिटी प्रोजेक्ट्स पे काम करने वाले हैं। हमारे AI असिस्टेड ऑनलाइन पोर्टल में आपको स्टेप बाय स्टेप गाइडेंस भी दी जाएगी, जो कि बच्चों को ये जानने में हेल्प करता है कि क्या सीखना है, कब सीखना है और कितना सीखना है। हमारे कोर्स में बहुत ही कूल एनिमेशन वाली वीडियोस दिखाई जाती हैं, जो कि बच्चों को और भी मोटिवेट करती हैं। इन 12 हफ्तों के पीरियड में सिर्फ 2 घंटे रोज देकर आप बेसिक्स को मास्टर कर लेंगे और अपने आप ही प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाने लगेंगे। हर चैप्टर के बाद एक एग्जाम होता है, जिससे आप अपनी प्रोग्रेस को देख सकते हैं। और आपके सभी डाउट्स को क्लियर करने के लिए हम आपसे जुड़े रहेंगे वीडियो, चैट और स्क्रीन शेयर के द्वारा। और सक्सेसफुली कोर्स कंप्लीट करने के बाद आपको एक सर्टिफिकेट भी मिलेगा। आप कई सारे प्रोजेक्ट्स हमारे मेकर्स की बढ़ती हुई कम्युनिटी के साथ बना सकते हैं। तो सिर्फ एक कंज्यूमर नहीं, एक क्रिएटर बनिए।
Hello everyone, good evening to all the students who are present for the today's lecture. This side Abhishek, welcome you all for the today's lecture of the same platform, that is code.org. In the last topic we studied about the pandemic tracker. So I hope all of you understood that how to build a particular application and how to make your own application using the platform code.org. Isn't it interesting? Sounds excellent, right? Yes. Day by day we are going around with the technology. We are keeping our mark according with the technology. The technology is moving, accordingly we are moving our step, and it's an excellent thing for us. So on this motto we have brought the today's chapter on the code.org, and the name of the application, as you all know, you might have heard, but I will just once again repeat, it's a survey application. So in today's application, what do you think what it might be? What do you mean by the word survey? Sounds something new, right? So according to me, if anyone asks me, I will just say that it is something which you want to count off. If you want to do any votings or any elections, or you want to choose anyone, so we just ask the persons that how this application is going to work, and we can make our own application which is named as survey application. So let's proceed to this application. Don't forget, you have to sign in the option first. So just click on the sign in. I hope my students, all of you have registered your account with code.org. If not, just watch our previous video. You can understand how to do and what are the steps. Okay, so as usual, I will just click on continue with Google. Select my registered Gmail account. That's it. It's a sign in. Click on create and open the app lab. Once the app lab is open, you're ready to work on your application. Don't forget, before making to the coding, you have to do the design part. Without design, coding is always incomplete. So let's proceed. Go to the design part. So we are going to make a survey application. So total how many screens I am going to use? 4 screens, from which screen 1 is already there. So how to add the new screen? You all know. Just click here, click on the new screen. Screen 2, one more time, screen 3, final time, screen 4. So total 4 screens we have been used. Come back to the screen 1. So changing the page from screen 1 to 2, this time I'm not using a button. I'm using this time a drop down over here. So just take this drop down from toolbox to my mobile screen. ID same as it is. Options change. So I will just change the options. Home and survey. That means one page will be of home and one page will be of survey. Make sure, students, the way you are writing over here, the same way you have to write it when you do the coding part. Okay? As usual, I will just click over here, change the screen color, and I will choose my favorite color accordingly. But now no one of you know, or no one can understand that I am making the survey application. कैसे अंडरस्टैंड करा है सामने वाले को, कैसे समझा है कि ये सर्वे एप्लीकेशन है. ऑब्वियसली अगर मैं इसको रन कर रहा हूँ तो कुछ भी नहीं समझ में आ रहा है. राइट, सिंपल. टेक द एबीसी लेबल, ID keep as it is, change the text, welcome to our survey application. Or you just want to write only survey application, you can write only that also. I'll just align it to the left, increase the width 280, increase the height 80, text color white, increase the font size and align it to the center. So this is a way to introduce application, name of application. So now if I just run, I can see yes, I am just into the survey application part. Sounds good. So this is about screen 1. Let's proceed to the screen 2. Screen 2, as usual, changing the color first of all. If for example sometimes I just want to come from screen 2 to screen 1, what can I do? Yes, I will use the drop down. The answer is right. I will again use a drop down, ID drop down 2, options remain the same, that is home and survey. So I will just check on my screen 1 how I have written. Yeah, it's in capitals. So screen 2 the same, both in the capitals. Home, survey. Okay, so both of them are something looking together, right? So I will do one thing, just click over here and take the survey on the separate line, like this way. Okay, once this is done, you can just increase the font size also. If you want, you can change the color also. So if I run, it actually looks like this. Reset. So the screen 1 and screen 2 part is done. I will repeat once again. I just took the screen 1 open, I added the screens from here, that is screen 2, screen 3, screen 4 simultaneously. On the screen 1, I took the drop down where the ID changed to drop down 1, home and survey. The options, I took the ABC label where my text was welcome to our survey application. Similarly on screen 2, I took the drop down again. Now again I will require one ABC label. In this I will mention my question which I am going to ask. My question will be, will this pandemic end by June 2021 and question mark. Font size width is already 310, height I will increase it to 100, Make the text color again white. Increase the font size. Like this way. Now to choose the options, I will use the radio button. You can use checkbox also, but the coding will be different then. I will remove this underscore mark from the radio button and increase the width 20. Okay, 20 is looking very small. 30. Yes, the perfect size. Similarly, I will just have one more radio button below that. Remove the underscore. Width 30. Height 30. And I will just align it properly below the first one, like this way. Now how to put yes and no option in this? I will use again a ABC label, one time, second time. Come to the first time. Just type the text yes and the color white color. Increase the size. Okay, 25 is perfect. Alignment disturbed, so I will just make it align properly. Click on the next part. The answer will be, what might be the answer? Yes, you're right. The answer is no. And RGB part. Again the font size 25. Aligning it properly along with the radio button. And to submit this answer, I will use one button. ID button 1 only. Option submit. And the color changing part. Increase the font size. That's it. Okay. So once again I will repeat. After clicking this drop down for the second time, I took the ABC label where I represented my question as, will this pandemic be end by June 2021? Alignment, I will change it to center. You can make it as it is as per your choice. To select the options, I use the radio buttons for the two time, one time and the second time. Make sure there was an underscore mark over here like this, which I removed, so that the ID part becomes very easy. And then for the options to display, I just use the ABC label. In one option yes, another option no. And to record the score, I use the button submit where my ID is button 1. Moving to the screen 3. Again a change of color. First of all, screen 3 is going to come whenever your radio button 1, that is you are marking the yes answer, and screen 4 is going to come whenever you are selecting the no answer. So let's first complete the screen 3. Use the text area on the screen 3. The text is okay. So along with you, 50% people agree to this, and then make the color black. Increase the font size. Alignment to the center. So you, that means you're 1% and 50% people, so 51% people are agreeing to this. So if you just putting the answer of do not agree on screen 4, so the percentage ratio will be 49, because 50 plus 49 becomes 99 and your 1% becomes 100%. So make sure of this. I will assign one button. So if I want to move to the main screen again, I will use the word back in capital letters. Same with the text part. Coming to the screen 4, same technique. First of all, color, text area, okay, along with you 49%. See, because already the 50% people are supporting, you are the one who is going to support, so it becomes 51%, and the rest 49% is the one who is not supporting. So along with you 49% people disagree to this. Change the color, black, increase the font size. Alignment in the center, and yes, as usual, one button, but this time the back word will be in the small letters, because I cannot use the same capital word for the one time, because already the ID is registered. Okay, so I hope the designing part is clear to all of you. We are using total 4 screens, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Talking about the screen 1, there is a drop down one, options, home and survey, and to tell people more, we use the ABC label and we renamed it as survey application. Screen 2, we first use the drop down, that is drop down 2, so that if I want to just move to the screen 2 to screen 1, so drop down will be useful. And for my viewers, I just mentioned my question as if my pandemic is going to, my pandemic is going to end by June 2021. So you have two options, yes or no, and just click on submit. I hope the viewers are watching and they are enjoying with me. Okay, yeah, we all make this survey. Yes, you can just change this, you can change the question also if you want to make any another survey, but the coding part remains same. Okay, and in the screen 3 also, while taking the text area, you can choose, you have the freedom to change this percentage ratio. Okay, so whatever percentage ratio, at the end what you have to do, you have to consider your 1%, that which option you are choosing, yes or no, and afterwards accordingly in the screen 3 and 4 you have to change the percentage ratio. So if you are not supporting, so 1% over here, that means here you are not supporting, so the screen 4 ratio will be 51 and the screen 3 ratio will be 49. Accordingly you have, in short, you have to make it 100%. अब वो कैसे करना है वो आप लोगों पे रहता है. Okay, afterwards now we are going to the coding part. I hope no one is having the doubts. If you are having the doubts, you can just put in the comment section. I will get back to you. Okay, on event ID, first of all, my ID is what? The option which I am going to select, that is the submit button ID, which is button 1. This button 1, when it is going to press, when the condition is going to come, either you are selecting yes or no option. So for that I will go to the control and I will use a if else block, and in this, from the UI controls, I will put a get checked ID where I will mention the ID of my first radio button, that is radio button 1. I have written in the same way as it was in the ID part. If you are still confused, don't hesitate to check. So if this is going to press yes, the yes screen is going to come. That means screen number 3. So set screen 3. Now just click on this plus sign. Again the same block is coming. That means again I want to do the same step. Get checked. So this time no button ID is going to come. That is radio button 2. And if this is going to press, obviously screen 4 is going to come. So set screen to screen 4 and close this. So on event ID we took, button was submit buttons ID. So let's check. Yes, it's a button 1, so it's correct. Then radio button 1. Yes, radio button 1, radio button 2. Yeah, so set screen to screen 3 and 4. I hope this part is clear. So I will just wait for few seconds over here so that you complete this part, and then I will proceed to the next part. I hope no one is having the doubts till that. If anyone is having the doubts, please let me know. Okay, so once again till here I am repeating. We took in the design part, talking about the design part, screen 1 was easily available to us. We added 3 screens from here by selecting the new screen option. Screen 2, screen 3, screen 4. On the screen 1, we took the drop down with the ID drop down 1 and the options. To enhance about your application, I just use the ABC label, where I mention my text as welcome to survey application. Coming to the screen 2, yes, the color changing part, and then I took the option of drop down, ID drop down to options, home and survey. I took the ABC label to mention my question. You can change the question also if you want, no problem. And to support or not supporting, I just put the 2 radio buttons, 1 and the 2, where each of his height and width is 30 by 30 and the respective ID. To show the options, I use the ABC label with the option yes, and while selecting the radio button, make sure that here there is a 1 underscore like this, which I have removed, so I can easily write it when I go to the coding part. Coming to the coding part, on event ID, the popular block, where I select my ID button 1. Button 1 किसका ID है? Whose button 1 ID is there? The submit buttons. So this is going to press when? If you select yes or if you select no. So for yes, screen 3. For no, screen 4. I hope this much point is clear to you. Let's proceed. On event ID, ID will be this time drop down 1, means we are talking about screen 1, movement from screen 1 to 2. So first of all I will put the if block. From the math I will put the equals to block. Here in the inverted commas I will write from 1, screen 1 to 2, where I have to move? 1 से 2 जाना है मुझे. So screen 2 is what? Your main page. That is a second option. What is the second option? Survey. So writing in the capital, as I said, both should be in the capitals. First block, UI controls, get text ID, drop down 1. And if you are changing like this, screen 2 should come, right? So set screen and change it to screen 2. Great, great. I guess all of you are doing with me. If you are missing the lectures, no problem, you can watch this video again from the start. You can also refer the friends this video so that it will be useful to them also. One more time. Why? Drop down 1 done. Yes, the drop down is still remaining. So drop down to controls, if block, data. No, we will not go into the data. Why data is required? So we will go into the UI controls. Yes. So directly UI controls? No, because I can see here some orange block I am missing. How to put that orange block? Is it a math? Superb. Yes, it's a math. So just put the double equals to block. I hope everyone is enjoying. So once again, the same blocks you have to put. That is set text. No set text. It's a get text ID. So the ID is drop down to. Yes, it is a drop down to. So what is the use? I have to just answer in the wrap of seconds. If I doesn't put now the inverted commas, for example मैंने इसे लिख दिया, will it work? ये आंसर आपको कमेंट बॉक्स में करना है अब भी, yes और no, बिकॉज मैंने सर्वे में यहाँ पे इन्वर्टेड कॉमाज यूज़ किया था, अब यहाँ पे नहीं कर रहा हूँ. What do you think? Yes, you have to use your inverted commas, and if you are using at the start, put it at the end also. And yes, if I am moving from like this, great, it's coming to screen 2, but it's not coming to screen 1 na? So how to come? Put the set screen. Screen 1. Let's check. This much. Woohoo! We got the answer. We are on the screen 2. If I want to come to screen 1, yes. If I go into screen 2, see, once you click over here, it will automatically select the next option and it will automatically come back. And that is the use of this drop down feature. This time we are not using a button to change the screen, we are using a drop down to change the screen. Some new impact. Okay. So is the code over? No. What I am forgetting? See, the screen 3 1 button and the screen 4 1 button is yet to be remain. Okay. So let's complete that part. On event ID, back. So if I'm just selecting the screen 3, the capital back, it should come to screen 1. And on event ID, that is for the screen 4 button, if I'm selecting a small backward, it should come to the screen 1. Okay. I hope all this part is clear. So let's once again quickly revise what we studied into the coding part. So very first I use the on event block. For which button? The submit button, which is there over here. That is ID button 1. And yes, when button 1 is going to press yes or no, one of the conditions. So if it is a yes, that means radio button 1. So set screen to screen 3. And if it is no, that is radio button 2. Set the screen to screen 4. When I am on the screen 1 and I am choosing the drop down 1, so I should go to the survey, and that is what? Yes, screen 2. When I am on drop down 2, that is on the screen 2, you have to come back to the 1, so that is screen 1. So let's test the output. Survey. Yes, I am thinking it's bit positive Yes, I want to end the pandemic. I'm thinking that it should be end by June 2021, since the vaccines are also out now. Submit. Okay, so along with you, 50% people agree to this. Woohoo! We are getting the answer. So let's wrap up over here. Now I will just wait for your doubt sections. So whatever doubts are there, you can just put up into the section of comment box right now. One final time, I will explain you this concept. Design, we all know what we did by using the total 4 screens, with each screen having one of the element. Coding point on event id button 1 means yes, it's a submit button id. Okay, get checked. So when the submit button is clicked, when I use this yes option, so I just saw the screen 3. If I'm selecting this time no option, submit, back, got it. Okay, so this is how we have done. So let's see what is the comment. Sir, laptop में कैसे करना है open? Rizwan, it's very easy. You just see our first lecture. I have explained you how to do the login procedure, but there is no create button. Minecraft is low, my dear. See, here there is a create button. Open the code.org. In the comment section, I am just putting the name of the website, that is code.org. Okay, so you can just see that website, code.org. And once you are done, just click on the sign in procedure. It will be open. Then you click on the create option and you open the app lab. Please don't try this in mobile, because the mobile screen becomes very zoom and you are not able to control the mobile size. Yes, so Taranum Paloji are on the right track on the Chrome code.org and then sign in. Yes, so once you've done the sign in, click on the option continue with Google and select your mail account. It's done. So if you have any still more doubts about sign in, just watch our first video. I have explained you the steps. Just hear that steps and then try again both of this. Please make your applications and submit to us. Okay, if you are not having any laptop, don't worry, you can use this in computer also. आप कंप्यूटर में एक्सेस कर सकते हो. I will request you, प्लीज़ डोंट यूज़ मोबाइल फ़ोन्स में स्क्रीन इंक्रीज़ होने की वजह से आप लोग वर्क नहीं कर पाते हो. ओके, just type Afia Ansari, my dear, you just only type code.org. Once again I will show you. Wait, just see all of you, just in the Google type here code.org. It will come the link learn today, be a brighter, and directly it will open. Now I have signed in, that's why it is showing like this. Otherwise it will show you like this. Then you first click on sign in with Google, and then click on the option create and open the app lab. I hope it is clear to you. Okay, so Sonu Dila, my dear, I will just request you that you just practice it with this mobile phones, or you can just if it is possible any other resource, you can just try to do the project with your friends by sharing their laptop. Yes, Arisha Paloji, you can just submit your projects to Snehalata ma'am and all the teaching faculties, and accordingly we will check the projects from them. Okay, so I hope the doubts are clear to all of you. Still, is anyone is having any doubts? Please ask the doubts, whatever you are asking. And students, please don't worry, this stream is going to be available on your Symbiosis YouTube channel, and you can just search anytime for this live lectures and you will get the stream which is running from the start towards the end. Similarly with first lecture and this lecture also. Okay, so just search on the YouTube for your channel. Okay, you can just submit it into the through the link through your classroom group, whichever you are having, the WhatsApp group or whatever your groups have made, and then you can submit it. So those who are still not having any laptops, please don't worry, you can just share your laptop with your friends. You can make your link from them. You can try to make the link from mobile. Yes, Creative Social is asking me how to share the project to a mobile phone. Okay, click on the option share. Click on the option. Okay, my login, I have to continue with Google since I was signed out. So once you click on this login option, share, click on send to phone. Open your normal mobile phone camera and just scan this barcode. The mobile phone, the link will be automatically open into the mobile phone. Please listen. शेयर ऑप्शन पे क्लिक करके सेंड टू फोन ऑप्शन पे क्लिक करना है. बारकोड सामने आते ही यूज, यहाँ पे लिखा है स्कैन दिस कोड विथ योर फोन कैमरा. फोन का नॉर्मल कैमरा ओपन करके कोड को स्कैन करना है. यू कैन सी द लिंक in front of you and you can share that link. Okay, I hope all of you enjoyed today's lecture. If you have any more doubts, you can just ask, or else we will wrap up the lecture. So Creative Social, I guess आपका डाउट क्लियर हो गया है. Yeah, welcome. So this is a good option to share the link directly to your friends, relatives. Just scan from the normal mobile phone camera, wait for 15-20 seconds, the link will come, and then once the link is come, you can just share it to your school teachers and all, the process, regarding the process. Okay, so I hope all thing is clear to you. So we'll just stop over here. Stay safe, stay home, maintain the social distancing, and yes, wear the mask. Okay, so until then, bye bye. We'll meet in the next lecture.